It finally stopped raining. And this big old lady spider here, this girl here, is fixing her web. She's a really good web builder. It's interesting to watch her pulling it out of her spinnerets and creating her grid. She does it one little thread at a time, huh? See how she tacks it? That's pretty cool to watch. See, she's going to wrap it up there and tack it. She's really good. She's a good web builder. This is the kind of spider that makes a big fuzzy kind of, looks like a X or a line or a zigzag in its web. Some people call them St. Andrews spiders. They have a technical name. They're harmless. They get pretty large, as you can see. This one's about, if you stretched its leg out, it'd probably be about 3 inches from one tip of one leg to another. I'd say the abdomen of this spider is about as big around as my little finger pad. I got big hands. She's got beautiful markings, as you can see. Just gorgeous. Hoping the camera is picking this up properly and focusing on the part that I want to focus on instead of the banister or something stupid. This camera's giving up the ghost, to be honest with you. But yeah, I used to be really afraid of spiders when I was a little kid. I guess some kid scared me of spiders, told me something about them, made me scared of them. But then one day, there was a wolf spider that lived in our garage, and I was grilling with my dad, and I took a little tiny piece of raw hamburger meat and I tossed it in the web, and it ran out and it wrapped it up in silk, you know, and I thought that was so cool. So then I had like this pet spider, you know. So I would toss him little bits of meat from sometimes I'd go inside the house, I'd like take a little piece of meat and I'd bring it out and I'd feed the spider. And then I found out wolf spiders are pretty much harmless, you know. That most spiders are harmless. And we live in black widow country around here. Just, I think it was either yesterday or the day before when I was taking out the trash, there was a black widow on the outside of the trash can, which kind of geeked me out because, you know, if you're handling the trash can, the last thing you want to do is accidentally, you know, squish a black widow and have it bite you. Because they're not aggressive. They don't like run after you or something. But if you squish one, they'll definitely bite you. I mean, this girl right here, she'd probably bite you too if you tried to mess with her, you know, or get away at least, you know. But I'm gonna come around the other side and show you her top side, because that's the most pretty part of her. She's really something to see, isn't she? She's so busy fixing her web. Hopefully gray fur won't try and eat it. See, now you can really see her. Look at that beautiful body, huh? She's got these beautiful black and yellow marks, but also white marks that are kind of dappled, and just the shape of her legs and everything. She's just really an interesting looking spider. These kind of spiders tear down their webs and rebuild them. The center part of it, that woolly, Xy part, they actually eat it. They tear it down and eat it, and then they restore it. And if they need to, they rebuild the outside of the web too, but generally they leave the outside part. I think she's so busy rebuilding her part because of the storm, it just kind of forced her to do it. She's a real beauty. Good-sized spider too. Give you an idea of how big this spider is compared to my hand. See how big my hand is and how big she is. Her body is about as big around as my little finger.